Okay then, in today's video I'm gonna go over everything that you need to know about GRIMYULINE, so with that being said, let's get straight into it. Starting with the typing, GRIMYULINE is a dark and brawler type Loomian, which means defensively, we are weak to fire, light, air and toxic, and we resist dark and ice. And then offensively, we can hit simple, plant, ice, light, bug, metal, and mine type Loomians all for super effective stab damage. Then for the stats, GRIMYULINE has a base 101 health, 78 energy, 107 melee attack, 110 melee defense, 84 range attack, 97 range defense, and 98 speed. So, as you can see, GRIMYULINE is an all-around Loomian. We've got a pretty good speed here, we can hit fairly hard on the melee side, we're not really going to be using our range attack stat ever, unless we get a pretty niche coverage move later on for something very specific, like if we get like Luster Loot, you would really only use that against maybe Vesperatu. And then for our defensive stats, we're actually looking pretty good overall. If we're running a more offensive GRIMYULINE, we have good natural bulk, and if we then go ahead and invest into our defensive stats, we're looking pretty good. Although, the main issue is our defensive typing is pretty bad. We don't have that many resistances. We have a couple of weaknesses, but not that many, so we're mostly looking at taking hits neutrally, which isn't the greatest overall. And then the worst thing for GRIMYULINE in terms of its stats, which is definitely going to be holding it back quite a bit, is going to be that energy stat. If you compare it to the Ularomas or even Event Romas, it is definitely the lowest by far. This is mostly in preparation for the passive energy system coming in a future update. I want to test around and see how Loomians do with a lower energy stat, so that's why GRIMYULINE, and actually a lot of these Loomians in the Christmas event, have a low energy stat. So overall, this means we have to invest a lot into our energy to actually use a lot of moves. Next up then, let's go over the abilities. GRIMYULINE only has one normal ability, which is Sharp Edges. If a Loomian hits you with a contact move, like Mega Chomp or in this case Snowdozer, the attacker will lose 1/8 of their maximum health. And then the secret ability is Sharp Claws, and this will make our contact moves deal 30% more damage. And finally, moving on to the moves, starting with the level up moves, GRIMYULINE gets Chomp, Swat, Swipe, Provoke, Preemptive Strike, Pilfer, Quick Pounce, Boom Bash, Dark Surge, Chase Down, High Pitch Screech, Gain Drain, Sharpen, Mega Chomp, Vital Jab, and Slumber. And then for the rest of the moves, starting with the MMs, we get Dodge, Ill Will, Bulk Up, Peace of Mind, Dark Surge, and Spare. And then for Rally moves, we get Slapdown, Raging Tackle, Raging Howl, Quick Punch, Nab, Briar Block, Nallygash, Rogue Assault, Pep Jab, Barbs, and Poison Barbs.